All right, this is going to be a reverse intro because we need our editors to get to work.
Hey, stop!
Now, today on Downtime Recap, we are going to be covering a whole bunch of cool stuff. Indiefoxxx got banned for the 6th time. Ads are coming to free-to-play games like Smite, which is super annoying. Norway's adding a new law about influencers, which is actually pretty cool. Hopefully we'll be getting the green screen studio soon so we can set some stuff up. But until then, you guys enjoyed Downtime Recap? As I tear down the up tear. No. Noted Indiefoxxx streamer from Twitch has now been removed from her partner status following her 6th ban, which happened around 6 days ago from the time of this filming. And this is an interesting one because a lot of people have been calling out for more, accountability on Twitch for people that get banned more than 3 times, since it does state in the rule that if you are banned more than 3 times, you get permanently banned. But now it seems that Indiefoxxx has been removed from partner status. It's been confirmed on several sources, and she has yet to post anything on her Twitter or anywhere else, citing the matter as of this current filming. So we're going to be checking in on how that goes. We've been talking about these ASMR streams and everything else on the past videos, but we'll see what happens when it happens. We're just noting it. We don't want to dive too deep into that news since we've done that in the previous videos. So go watch those if you really want to, see what's up. Also, if you like Diablo 4 and you are waiting for the launch of the new game, as most people are, it is one of the more popular IPs over from Blizzard, then you should know that they recently released a quarterly update, and we're not going to talk too much about it. We're just going to tell you that you can check it out if you're looking out for more information, a little bit more class descriptions. The link will be in our description below, and you can just follow that and like everything else we have in our videos. All our sources are listed below, so enjoy that, you Diablo fans out there.
You think me mad, old friend, but I know these dreams. They tell of the future. Hell is coming, brother. Hell is coming.
As such, we're going to be moving on to Overwatch, where the Department of Justice is actually initiating a probe into Overwatch's payment system. Apparently, there's a soft cap on Overwatch teams that they can only pay salaries around $1.6 million a year, and that is something that is probably not something they hit. But as such, due to the reason that they don't have a players association or players union in the Overwatch League, or in many of the other esports for that matter,
She can't do that. Shoot her or something.
The Department of Justice has now gone into an antitrust probe, just checking that everything is done properly. And the reason they're doing this is, of course, if you do happen to be paying your players more than $1.6 million a year, you have to pay a luxury tax on top of that. And then reporting in esports is not something that happens very often. So now they're going to be checking into if everything is being done correctly. And as such, a spokesperson for Blizzard Activision said, yeah, we're cooperating, we're doing our thing. In Norway, they're looking to fight something called kroppspress. It is the pressure on people to have positive body image, and it is something that they say that they have now found out that a lot of school children are having real mental issues with, anorexia among others, because of the implementation of beauty standards across the board, especially Instagram, other social medias and the like. And it seems now that Proposition 134L has been ratified in the Norwegian government, which means that now you will have to tell people when you've actually edited the pictures to a certain degree. If you don't, you will be faced with a fine, and a lot of influencers are already saying that this is probably a really good move, since it gives people a little bit more of a realistic standard of how things go. But then again, it might not solve the issue completely, but that's only something time will tell. Hopefully it's going to help sort out some of the issues that the youth has been finding out in Norway. Of course, it doesn't affect really anything going on in the rest of the world, but it could be that Norwegian streamers will have to be posting about this. I'm not really sure how it works with international law, but it could be that, if you've got a Norwegian streamer, they're going to have to post that, they edited their pictures or they used filters, because, they'll get a fine. It does seem as well that if you are looking for more information about kroppspress and you are Norwegian watching this, there is a very interesting video that you can see here. The fight against kroppspress by the psychologist Karian Brabel, where she talks about what it is and how it works. We're going to put the source below so you can link to that page. Otherwise, you can just check out some more information about it and you can Google all you want. So it's finally happening. People are going to be putting video game ads into PC games, notably free-to-play games. EA and Hi-Rez Studios have already partnered up with an ad agency and tried to make the first test available, which means that in the middle of the game, or like not in the middle of the actual gameplay, but while you are playing the game and you are in the menu, you might be prompted to accept to watch a trailer or an advertisement around 15 to 30 seconds long, and if you do, you will get in-game rewards. This is a slippery slope because if this goes through, then there's going to be a whole new cosm of advertisements added to games, unlike the free-to-play game models that are right now, where you can buy cosmetics and you can buy different additions to the game or DLCs, or even other kinds of fun packs to pay the content creators for their work. However, it does seem that this ad system is going to come to stay. The VR game Blastoid actually tried to premiere it in their game, which was really hugely not a good idea, because that game is something you paid money for and they added the advertisements after the fact. Hopefully now with free-to-play games they have an excuse that they can actually say, oh my god, but the game is free, so let us have our ads. But then again, if you don't like it, don't play those games, because you'll send them a clear message. You don't want ads in the game. If you do, you just, go on Facebook or something. Get your ads somewhere else. Not in our video games. And then we're going to share a final story, which is a little bit of a weird inclination. It has nothing to do with video games, but it does have something to do with the DMCA, the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, which many Twitch streamers know about and a whole bunch of YouTubers do, because apparently if you play music from a popular artist, you can get copyright strike claimed and they can then cancel your video. They can take it down and everything else. So it seems that during a protest, a police officer actually started playing Taylor Swift in the attempt to get the protesters to get DMCA strike. That way their video could not be uploaded to YouTube. So we have two clips for you. The first one is where the protesters are calling the police officer out on his actions, and on the second clip it is actually the police officer admitting that he's actually playing the music, so they can't actually upload it to YouTube.
This guy just turned on copy. He was excited to do this. How long have you? Is there an administrative regulation for this right now? Is that procedure? Obviously, but when there's protesters, often.
Yes, but why are you choosing to listen? Because you're such a big Taylor Swift fan?
No, you said before you were playing music to drown, to make sure that this wasn't posted on YouTube. You said that, and you're standing behind that?
Yes, sir.
And ironically, you will find this clip on YouTube. And that's going to be the news for today. Hopefully you guys are having a beautiful week. And we will be seeing you very soon again, where we have a lot more news to cover here from Downtime Recap. Now have to actually announce when they Photoshop or they edit pictures a lot. And that is something that influencers are welcoming heavily, and in Norway at least. Jesus, more confidence.